Hey, good afternoon. My son and I, Michael, hey, we're working on his Audi. It's a B85. We're putting wheel bearings on it. Typical problem, we had the corrosion between the knuckle and the bearing hub assembly. We worked out a really good way to do this. On the other side, we're going to share how we got that done. So, of course, we've done all the other stuff. Loosen the axle nut, remove the wheel, brake caliper bracket off. What we're going to do here is use a grinder, a cut-off wheel, and we're going to put a small slit about the thickness of a cut-off wheel in, and then we're going to run an air chisel down through here. So we're pressing against the material that's already contacting this. We're not running it in between in the crack. We're making a slit here down through this bolt hole, and we're going to use the air chisel to pry it away. So we'll get some video of that.
Alright, so we just did the grinding, as you can see, kind of in there, and we're just, can't really see, but we're just down to where you can see the threads from inside there. We did that on both sides. This one's not as straight, but so then we're going to stick the air chisel in here, and it's going to kind of pry it away. So we'll start setting that up and get a video going again.
Alright, so we've already run the chisel through there a little bit, and we're starting to get some separation. We've gone ahead and with the crack there, we've added some penetrating oil to try to help get in there and loosen things up a little bit. We're going to keep going. Alright, after just a couple of taps here, you can see we're already getting a pretty decent gap here. So we're just going to continue with this, and one side, then the other, then the other, then the other. If you're on a lift and you have the space underneath, obviously that's going to be great. We'll keep going and check in. Alright, so again, we're checking back here carefully with the air chisel, getting a nice gap you can see in here, and we've gone ahead and did the bottom as well. You get a good look at how we notched it there. Then you just run the air chisel in there, and you're using itself to press against the surface, not chiseling against the aluminum. Alright, so here's another check-in here. We did the bottom, we did the top, working all four corners. As you get a gap, you spray the penetrating schmutz in there and see how that's just peeling off. And if you look at here, we haven't touched the surface of the knuckle. We're wedging the chisel between the material that's already there. Obviously the aluminum is going to lose. So we're going to bang this with a hammer 2 or 3 times and see if this thing falls off. Alright, we're going to the old rapid hammer. There you go. We have not struck this with a hammer before now. Put the hammer down, get the grinder, notch this thing out. It's probably taken us only 20 minutes. 20 to 30 minutes, because we're fooling around with the YouTube videos here. And again, here's the surface. Right after we pulled that off, we haven't chiseled anything, damaged it. It's just the mess it was. So good luck to your projects, and we hope this helps. Remember, if you can't be handsome, you better be handy.